Hey everyone. So I thought today I would bring you my nighttime routine. What I do at night. Now I'm going to start off again with saying skincare is subjective. This is what has been working for me as of lately. I will say I am not the greatest at being consistent. This is probably the most consistent I've been in a very long time. I mean, I started using skincare back when I was, I would say, late 20s, early 30s. And it was like, I'd try something, I'd see something, I'd try something, and as soon as it didn't, like, I'd use it up, and I didn't really see results, that was gone to the wayside. So this is what I've been doing consistently, I would say for about 6 months. And sometimes I add an extra step, it's up, whatever. So the first thing I do, like, I have makeup on. So what I will do at the end of the day is remove with makeup wipes. This is very convenient and very easy, especially for, like, if you do, like, let's say you go down your neck and your décolleté, like, with bronzer or whatever. It's great to use to just remove almost all of my makeup. So once I do that, I then go in with Purity by Philosophy. This stuff removes your makeup unbelievably. Does not burn your eyes. Well, it doesn't burn mine anyway. And it really, like, usually that's what's kind of left is like the residue from, the waterproof Mally liner or waterproof. But I noticed the other day I used the Tight Line by IT Cosmetics on Saturday, and this removed it. So I was very happy about that. I bought those at Marshall's too, by the way. So once I am done with cleansing, I have a Clarisonic, which I didn't bring. It's not in front of me. I use that a few times a week. I don't use it often. If I still feel like, usually the Purity gets rid of everything, but if I still feel like it's, just my face doesn't seem or feel clean, I will go in with the Clarisonic. But I only use that a couple times a week. So then once the Clarisonic, if I've used the Clarisonic or I didn't, once I'm done that, it's time to apply all my junk to my face. So I go in with my Kate Somerville, which I talked about in my day routine. I use this at night as well. And then I wanted to introduce a retinol. So, I would like to buy a prescription retinol, but for now I figured let me try something, and I decided on the Peter Thomas Roth Retinol Fusion PM Night Serum. Pure and potent microencapsulated retinol, 1.5% vitamin C and E for all skin types. There's what it looks like. I'm going to show you. This looks like a oil. Comes with a dropper, but see how runny it is? And when you rub this in, it's like almost as if you were using like argan oil. And I think he makes squalene oil, is it? But I love it. And also when I start to put on, even during the day, I've been using this consistently. Actually, he had a Today Special on yesterday, so this was part of it. So I reordered this, and he has it was a container of, I think, the Unwrinkle Cream for face and neck. So that will probably also be added in. But I use this every day. Now, it says on the bottle, shake well, and obviously use SPF during the day, but it says if irritation occurs, use it every other night until you get to use it every night. So when I started to use this, I was a little nervous at first because I had never really used retinol. And so I put it on the first night. I think I got this back in December. And I woke up and my skin was fine, and then I did the next, so let me see how it is the next night, did it again. So I've been able to consistently use it without any issues whatsoever. And then I'll show you what I put on top of it. So once the retinol, and this soaks in your skin so quickly, it shocked me. push. You know how sometimes oils will sit and then eventually absorb? No, this, and it feels really, really nice on the skin. I've noticed I've had no side effects at all from using that product. So then I've been watching different things on YouTube, and I think it's L for Living talked about this product. 30 plus some talked about this product, and it is the Studio Beauty Alpha Hydroxy Face Cream. There's what that looks like. You can see it without the glare. You know, I'm trying to like give you natural sunlight and it makes a glare on the screen. But so I've heard very positive things about this, and then I've heard people say, you know, my face burned and, you know, it did these crazy things to my face. So I thought, well, how about if I try putting this the first night I used this, I've only been using this for a few weeks. I didn't put the retinol because I was afraid. So I just used this by itself and then put other stuff on top, and I was fine, no problems, no issues. So I then decided to use this and then put this on top. And I thought, okay, well, this one, I'll still continue to use this one every night, but this one I would do every other night and see how my face reacted. And I'm actually up to these two every single night. You do feel a little bit of a, like, tingle-ish, like, burnish tingle. I mean, nothing's super, super uncomfortable. I mean, obviously, if you're putting something on your skin that really makes your skin uncomfortable, then you should just take it off, depending on what it is. But so far, I really like this. This is cheap. I bought this in Walgreens, and I'm happy with it. But I will let you know down the line, like, if I really start seeing super results with these two in combination. So then, once I put those two items on, I usually will then go to either my Skin MD or Philosophy Hope in a Jar, like my final moisturizer. And then once and sometimes I even use coconut oil. This I use more so, I use this on my body, and I do use it for my face. This is also great for removing makeup. But sometimes depending on how dry my skin is, I look like a grease lick. Pete comes home and it's like he could slide off my face. I've had no issues with the coconut oil. I do really, really love this. This is actually my second jar. I think he bought this for me at Walmart. And then usually once I put my face cream on, I go in, if I have pimples, with my Cortisone 10. Under my eyes is the same thing that I do during the day, which is the Say Yes to Cucumbers and my CeraVe eye cream, which this is just a repeat of what I do during the day. I also do this at night. So, one of my final things that I do, and I do this twice a week. Now, one thing I do 3 times a week are these. These are all face masks. All different types of face masks. I got these. I actually just ordered more from Amazon, Korean face masks. Most of those I either got at TJ Maxx or at Marshall's. I really do enjoy them. I mean, I let them, it says 20 minutes, but I leave them on longer. But there's one in there that you have to rinse off. All the rest I've ever used will say rub it in. So then that's what I'll do. If I have a face mask on, I rub that in and then apply everything on top of it. And I've never had any issues. So the last thing that I do twice a week as a treatment is this. And I know you're saying, what is that? This is called a derm roller. There's what it looks like. As you can see, there are little needles that stick up from this. This is a 0.5 derm roller. I got this off of Amazon. I had seen a few on YouTube, like, if you put in the search bar derm roller, you will see videos. If anybody wants me to actually do a demo on this, just leave me thumbs up, leave it down below, and I will do a demo. I became very interested in that. I have notes, that's what I'm looking down at. And I thought, some people use it for acne, some people use it for hair loss. Some people use it for cellulite, some people use it for stretch marks, and also wrinkles, anti-aging. So, it says, if you are using a skin cream, anti-aging cream, hair loss lotion, or any other topically applied treatment, you will see massive improvement in their results. It will also slash the cost of using these products, as your derm roller means you don't have to use as much to get the same effect. So, how does it work? Your skin considers the derm roller action to be a minor trauma. Although no physical damage is suffered by the skin, its natural response remains the same. It produces collagen and elastin fibers as if a real trauma had occurred. These fibers get added to the existing levels to work to give your skin that healthy look. And then it tells you effective derm roller treatments. It can be used for wrinkle, anti-aging, scar removal, hair loss, stretch marks, acne scar treatments. And then it tells you how to use the derm roller. Now they say you could use it daily. I use it twice a week. By rolling the device over the affected area 5 days a week before going to bed, you can make a huge difference. And, you know, they give you instructions on how to... So basically what you're doing is your skin is cleansed. And this is what I usually do at night before I apply any of my goop. My skin is cleansed. How I clean this is I have a water cooler that has a hot water. I soak this in hot water first. And then I take... The spray bottle has rubbing alcohol. This is like I'm like the disinfectant queen. I spray things constantly, doorknobs and... So I spray that and I also let it sit. Once it is dry, then I take the item and you go in this motion all the way. Like the nose area, I will admit, is hard. It's kind of hard to get in there with this. But they also have single ones. But this is the one I chose. I wanted to start out with something because I didn't know what it was going to be like. So you're going this way on the skin. You know, obviously I don't get too close to my eye. And then you go over the skin this way. Does it hurt? Well, just like everything else is subjective, pain is subjective as well. Epilating hurts more than this. I wouldn't say it hurts. You could feel it. Afterwards, it may almost feel like you have like a little bit of a sunburn, but not those sunburns that you can't sleep with kind of sunburn. And then it goes away, so it's like a temporary thing. So what I do is after I derm roll, then I'll take a mask. I'll choose a mask, and usually it's the one that I could rub into my skin. I'll choose one of these masks, put that on after, and it's actually very soothing. And then once, you know, the mask's on for 20 minutes, half hour, whatever, then I take the rest of my products. I just ordered a 0.75 roller because I've been using this for a few months. Now, I will say I have very deep wrinkles right here, but I did see a difference with the one up here that's like fine. It looks like it's gotten finer. I have been pretty consistent with this, and you will see different things. Some people will say to use it 5 days a week. Some people will say to use it every day. Some people will say use it once every 6 weeks. I use this twice a week, and I will continue to use that product. I feel like things do absorb better. Maybe it's just my imagination. To me, it is not painful at all. It's something, if you want, you could look up on the internet, you can Google. You'll find a lot of different, you know, some people use it for acne and have had great results. There are people here on YouTube. But like I said, if you want to, you know, see a demonstration, I'd be happy to demonstrate what it does. I did it last night. My skin is not red today, other than I have blush on. Usually, my skin is a little red, and then once I put one of those on and put all my skincare stuff on, the redness is gone. And if for some reason you feel like your skin and you have no issues, you could always put on cortisone. That takes redness right down. But I don't never have to. I mean, the only thing I use the cortisone for is the pimples on my face. So, excuse me, that is my nighttime regimen. And, you know, when I get new things, I may add them in and change out some things. But I have been very consistent, though, I will say, with these two. And down the line, like I said, I will like to try to buy a prescription retinol and start out slow with that as well. And, you know, these products aren't things that happen overnight. I am one of those people that I need instant results. And the Kate Somerville, I feel like it kind of does plump everything up temporarily. But we all want instant results. Like, we want to see results within a week or two. You know, we want everything yesterday. So, I think skincare especially, well, is subjective, and also, it takes time. So, like, these two, like, especially, like, I just started this a few weeks ago, so I will use the whole jar. Like, I had to say to myself, with a lot of products, like, I have to use the whole jar. And, you know, after a whole jar, jars usually last, let's just say, at least 3 months. You should start to see results. And I like this so much in the way it feels. That's why I reordered it yesterday, because it was a Today Special. And I'm a sucker. But I really do like that. It feels like you're putting an oil on your skin. And so, and retinol is like the third, yeah, it's the third product in here. So it's up there. It's not at the end. And that's how you know what's the most in a product, is by how it's written. You know, a lot of products will say water, which annoys me because that's like a filler. And this doesn't say, this has water in it, but it's not the first. For the first one on here is cyclopentaloxone, and then squalene. So he must not have that much water in it, because it's an oil based, retinol and an oil base. So I really do love. But down the line, of course, I will do updated routine, you know, to let you know if things worked, things didn't. So any questions or comments, leave them below and I will get back to you. My next video should be probably on this look. I use the Lorac Unzipped. And I'm sure you all have seen the new Lorac Pro palette number 2. Looks very pretty, but I'll get it down the line, just like I did with the Unzipped. Like, and it's funny, because now that I'm wearing shimmer, I'm like, I still don't want the Naked, you know, the first Naked palette, or the Naked 2, or the Naked 3. I'm very happy with the palettes I have. I need to use them up before I run out to get the next best thing, you know what I mean? So, any questions or comments, leave them below. I will get back to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.